Hello, everyone, and welcome to the void between reality and the land of heckin' nerds. My name is Brian, aka He of the Void, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Mattel WWE Ultimates Undertaker. And yeah, when I saw this at stores, I absolutely had to have it. The Undertaker is, in my opinion, the greatest wrestler of all time, and I had to have one for the shelf. And as always, God, Mattel knocks these things out of the park. Like, legitimately, there is a reason why Mattel, and especially the WWE line, is kicking Hasbro's butt right now. And that's because Mattel realizes that while toys are technically for kids, it's not kids who are buying toys right now. The people buying plastic toys are nerds like me, adults in their 30s who are wanting the toys that they owned or owned versions of as a kid back now that we have money. Well, I say that I have money, but look behind you, or look behind Mr. Taker here. I'm a Magic the Gathering fan, a Transformers fan, and a general fan of action figures. I live in self-enforced poverty. Oh, weep for my wallet, chat. Weep for my wallet. But anyway, my self-deprecation aside, we got the Undertaker. This is him more in his Ministry of Darkness outfit. I believe he also wore something similar to this to the ring when for King of the Ring 98, when he threw Mankind off of Hell in a Cell. And I love the outfit. I think the outfit looks great. And we will give you, of course, the customary look at one of three noggins. I will get the others in a moment. And yeah, it's the Undertaker. Now, I don't know if they use scans from the TV or from the shows, or if they actually have someone come in and scan scan the wrestlers for the figures. God, it's the Roger Rabbit effect. It's the same thing when I reviewed Roman Reigns. It legitimately looks like he walked off of my screen. He looks like he just came right off my television. I love it. I absolutely love it. They absolutely, the best, in my opinion, the best part of these figures is the posability. You can get these things into so many different poses, and I will show you all the articulation, of course, in a moment. But the other thing that just blows me out of the water with these figures, especially the Ultimate class, is the head sculpts. I don't know what black magic they invoke in order to make the head sculpts so good, but they're just great. They really are. So he can lose the robe. This is his entrance attire, of course. So you can just unpeg that, and then sometimes easier said than done. You can actually, sometimes it's easier just to rip the arms off, and then you can get it off and just knock the head off too. That's cool. We'll display the alternate heads in a moment. I actually just put this head back on. Oh, and I could actually show you this again. Like Roman Reigns, the head is on a dumbbell joint. I love dumbbell joints because it allows you to pose the neck and then it allows you to pose the head. So you can get dynamic poses out of the head. If more companies would please start using dumbbell joints, I would be a very happy man. So the head can go back that far. We'll do the articulation now. Head can go back that far, can look forward that far. And again, you get sort of a double movement on the head because of the dumbbell joint. I love dumbbell joints. Please, action figure companies, use more dumbbell joints. He has a rotation at the shoulder. Shoulder can go back. It is on a butterfly joint, which is great. Love me a butterfly joint. He has a double bend at the elbow, which is very nice. He has a very good crunch, so he can go back that far and he can look down or go down that far. Full rotation at the waist. He can do the splits, sort of, kind of. Can kick up that far and kick not really back and far at all, unfortunately. Then he does have a double knee and a calf swivel and a ankle pivot, and does it have a kind of a hint? Yeah. And it does have some toe articulation. Articulation is fantastic. Like all of the other WWE figures I own, fantastic. Unfortunately, and I think this might just be my figure being a dud. As you can see, his one leg is very floopy. Doesn't matter. You can just get one of, I recommend these to everyone. You can get these NECA stands, I think 8, I think for like $6, which isn't bad. And then you can just plug him in and he will be able to stand up fine on his own. Let's go into accessories. He comes with 2 alternate heads and a number of hands. So first, he comes with this head. And again, the head sculpts are so good. I forgot to mention this earlier, that my camera does detect them as a face. So they trigger the face detection. So you have this more neutral face with the hair swept back. Then, of course, you have him with his eyes crossed and his tongue out to do the rest in peace. And as you saw, the heads will just come off and you can just slot them in. Sometimes the hair does get in the way of you getting that on. And you can have him do the rest in peace because he does come with a rest in peace, or the pointed thumb, so you can do the throat slash, and you can just unpeg that or pull that hand out, push the other one in, and he can do, because of all the good articulation, he can do the rest in peace throat slash. He also comes with a pair, or with one sort of neutral open hand, and then he comes with 2 grabby hands. So yeah, decent amount of hands and heads. He does not come with a hat or anything like that because this is more the Ministry of Darkness era. Of course, there are Undertaker figures with the hats and the duster jacket, because Undertaker probably has the most action figures of any WWE superstar, because he's the frickin' Undertaker. And yeah, there is the Mattel WWE Ultimate Series Undertaker. Would I suggest this figure? Absolutely. I will suggest just about any figure in the WWE range, especially the Ultimates. For $30, you're getting a decent amount of accessories. You get this big giant coat. And yeah, it's you're getting your money's worth. Honestly, you're getting your money's worth solely on the posability and the head sculpt. That is where you're getting your money, because of how posable they are. You know, people, there's, WSC Stage Creator uses primarily the Ultimate figures to do his stop motion action figure wrestling because of the amount of posability that these figures have. The figures like this are why Mattel is sweeping Hasbro under the table right now. It's just a great figure. Highest recommendations. Get yourself some Ultimate figures. Get yourself some Ultimate figures. If you're a big wrestling fan, because I know there are you are either a wrestling fan, you're a diehard wrestling fan, or you're not a wrestling fan. There is no in between with wrestling. Either you eat, sleep, and breathe it, or you have nothing to do with it. But it's a great figure. If you're into WWE, absolutely pick this guy up. Pick up any of the Ultimates. That's really, you're not going to see me not recommend an Ultimate figure unless it's somehow just a piece of garbage. Or it's a figure that I wouldn't even get. Like, I'm not going to buy any of these figures unless I want the character. Which is great. You can get, and there's so many different versions of every one of the wrestlers that you can find whatever version you want. You could find him with the Duster jacket. You could find him as the American Badass. You can find him as the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker. That's the best part about this line, is so many different versions of the character, so you can get the one that you want. Absolutely pick one up. Highest recommendations for really any of the Ultimate figures. So yeah, there you go. There is your... Didn't I already say that? Did I already say that? I think I already said it, but I'm going to say it again. There is your Ultimates WWE Undertaker. Apologies if I already said it. I got lost in the sauce for a minute because I love slagging off Hasbro. But anyway, yeah, I am asking you to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all my links down below for all the places you can find me and support me. And yeah, remember, growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional. Be curious, be playful, and above all else, be kind. And I will see you next time.